Hi guys, welcome to another video in the Getting into MBA College video series. In today's video, I have got you a reenactment of my IIM Bangalore entrance interview. For everyone who is new, I am Chhavi Gupta. I am an IIT Delhi and IIM Ahmedabad alum, and I was also the CAT 2017 100 percentiler. I have been running a mentoring kind of a channel since past 2 years now. This video is in a series of videos where I tell you what all you can do to potentially get into the best MBA college that you can get into. So for today's video, like I had created an IIM Ahmedabad reenactment video as well. In case you have not seen it, the link should be there on the screen and you should definitely watch it. There are some really good learnings from that particular interview. That interview was kind of a stress interview for me. Over there, the things that you could learn are anything that you speak that can be taken upon and you will be drilled upon it. Anything that you have put in your form or your resume or anything you submit to the interviewers, they will really ask you about it. Even if you have quite a bit of work experience, don't feel that they will not ask you about your academics. They will. So these were the main insights from my IIM Ahmedabad interview. Coming on to the IIM Bangalore interview, it was a bit more relaxed. I was the last candidate and they were kind of in a chatty mode. So let's just get into the interview. After the interview runs over, I will then talk about the insights that you can take out from this particular interview as well. So stay tuned till the end and let's just get into the interview now.
Welcome, Chhavi. So I see you are in MTech in biotechnology. Tell us something about what is it. We did not have this field in our times.
So it is essentially use of biological microorganisms and technology to solve several problems. For example, my MTech project was to increase production of artemisinin produced by Artemisia annua, where I analyzed and derived the most favorable conditions to maximize the yield.
So what is the difference between pharmacokinetics and pharmacodynamics?
Don't know about that, sir.
Okay, so you did an internship in Cambridge. Can you tell me what did you do there?
I was a part of a bigger project where they were working on finding metastable epialleles, which is the ability.
Chhavi, I see that you have studied biotech in quite a depth. So why did you leave it?
So it was a personal choice. At IIT, along with my course, I took part in several other clubs and activities. And I have also done a minor degree in computer science, from where I felt a career in consulting was more suitable at that time.
Okay, so since the time you entered IIT, you started preparing for a software job, you started learning coding and all, huh?
When I entered, I did not know what all biotechnology includes, and I had liked coding in my school, so I took up courses of computer science.
Then why did you choose biotechnology?
It is just based on the rank in JEE.
Okay, so this was your second career choice. By the way, what was your rank in your department?
I was in the top 5.
So even in the backup career, you were performing great. Okay. Okay, so tell me, this decision that you made of career in biotech and consulting, this must be a very important decision. How did you make this decision?
I weighed in the pros and cons. For a career in biotech, I would have had to apply for a PhD and then invest 5 more years. And in the other field, I got placed and hence I chose that.
I guess there are no companies in India which come for biotech core.
Yes, sir. I was in the placement cell and a few companies did come for internship, but no companies in biotech came for final placements. They generally require a PhD.
So what kind of problems did you face in the placement cell?
During my final year, McKinsey started coming off campus in the final placements, and although we tried a lot, we couldn't convince them on coming during the campus placement time.
But why did they do this?
During placements, slotting is random by the institute. So if a student goes to a company interview, if they like him, they generally give spot offers. Although we have tried to reduce them, but companies tell the students that if they leave, they will not get the offer. and hence it is generally a mess. So McKinsey wanted to interview all candidates and get the best.
Yes, yes. And IITs, I don't think they have as much leverage as IIMs on these big companies. Yeah. Okay, so Chhavi, do you have any questions for us?
No, sir, thank you. That's all from my side. So, this particular interview, as you have seen now, is not your overall conventional interview where they are just asking me a lot of questions of regarding maybe current affairs or anything at all actually. They just wanted to really know about me. So they asked a lot of personal questions, and they really wanted to ask about, why am I shifting where I am shifting. And at that point I had to be very very honest, because I'm sure they know everything about the industry and the jobs, right? So when they ask questions like, do multiple companies come for placement for biotech, etc., I have to be very honest with them. So I just judged the overall conversation that was happening, and thought that it is best to be honest, best to be very frank, that there are no jobs directly after my mtech in biotech, and I did not want to do a phd. So at such points when people ask you why do you want to shift fields, why do you want to do an mba, definitely have a good answer, have a good vision in your mind, answer why do you want to do it, but also have the sense to be honest at some point as well. So in case they ask you an honest question, you can feel free to do that. Another thing that I learned from this is, when we were just discussing, I mentioned they were discussing amongst themselves that in biotech there are not much firms that come in India. So at that point in time I pitched in and said that yes, I was in the placement cell and this is something that I saw, right? That is an opportunity you have to create for yourself. They were just discussing it among themselves. I could have just stayed silent, but then this would have never come up that I was the coordinator of our placement cell as well. So find those small opportunities, opportunity windows in the interview, whether the interviewer is talking to you or they are talking amongst themselves. Try to find that window where you tell something good about yourself, some of your achievements, or anything that you have accomplished, right? That will somehow steer the conversation towards it. This is something I also told you in the IIM Ahmedabad interview, and this is something that generally happens. The third thing that I felt from this interview was I was not really prepared with the what do you want to ask us kind of a question. And I think that in general, everyone should be prepared with it. You should just have in mind, if the professors ask you, what do you want to ask us? You should just be have one question in your mind. I wish I could have had that. But that said, I think that the interview was really pretty chill. It was a very conversation type of an interview. After you come out of this interview, you will not really know how did I perform. But I think that in general, if you gave your best, if you were confident enough, if you gave honest enough answers, then I think the interview goes well. And yes, I did convert this interview as well. So that's it from me today. I hope that this particular interview transcript also helped you. In case you want to read the entire transcript, that would be the first or second link in description below. You can just go to my blog. I have written the entire transcript, even what they were discussing amongst themselves over there. And that's it from my side. Good luck for all the interviews that you will be having right now. And again, I will see you on Saturday 7 p.m. when there's the live Q&A session. So see you there, guys. In case you want to be notified, you can just visit my website and fill up a quick form. For any other things that you want to see, any other content that I create, you can either connect with me on Instagram, LinkedIn, Telegram, or you can just visit my website for any of that. So that's it from my side. Good luck and bye-bye.